Hello everyone, welcome back to Yoga with Lolli, and we're going to do a chakra balance yin class. So when sometimes we feel a little out of sorts, maybe physically in our bodies, maybe in our minds, sometimes we just need to rebalance and focus our thoughts a bit better. So that's what we're going to aim to do with some poses today. So I hope you enjoy it. And before you start, make sure you have your space, your yoga mat, and also either a couple of yoga blocks or a bolster or a long pillow. One they use for sleeping is absolutely fine. We're going to need that a little later on. But for now, we're just going to come onto our mat, sitting nice and comfortably, closing our eyes, bringing a hand to our stomach, a hand to our heart, and breathing long and deeply. Breathing deeply into the stomach, filling it up. And with each exhale, completely emptying out of air. Every inhale filling up, feeling tall in the spine, like there's a string pulling us from our base all the way up through the top of our head. Feeling our shoulders relaxed. And slowly, whenever you're ready, making your way first up onto our hands, tucking our feet underneath us, and then sitting up into our malasana, into our yogi squat. We might need to bring the feet a bit wider. You can even move from here side to side for a moment first, feeling how this feels in our hips, in our legs, in our ankles. Come to stillness whenever you feel ready and comfortable to do so. Some people will have their feet quite open like mine. Some people will be comfortable with their feet much more parallel. My feet don't do that. That's just the way they are. And that's okay. Everyone's a bit different. Don't worry. If your feet don't come down, the ankles don't come down yet, that's okay. Take your pillow, take your books, take some blocks, prop them up here. So you're feeling flat, you're feeling supported. Try and bring your hands to your heart if you can, or if you need to keep your hands down, keep you balanced, keep them down. If you need to keep moving from side to side, feeling the differences in the knees, feeling the differences in the hips. Or if you're more comfortable in your malasana and your yogi squat, you can bring the palms together, bring them in front of our heart. You can use the elbows to help push out a little further, deepening the stretch. And if it helps as well to close your eyes as you stay here, close the eyes. That's okay. Remembering to keep breathing, keeping these long, deep, controlled breaths. Breathing deep inhales through the nose, deep exhales through the nose. Feeling grounded in this pose. Feeling our foundation is comfortable, giving us confidence that we are capable of standing on our feet. And we're going to do just that. We'll bring your hands down to our mat and stretch the legs. Push the hips up. Again, here we can swing from side to side. We can take a little twist. Keeping your feet still as the body moves around. Coming back to stillness in the center. We're going to sit down again Slowly bending into the knees, bringing the hips down. And again, maybe we're sitting here, maybe we've got things under our heels. Maybe we're swaying very gently. Maybe we stay still, growing tall, lifting up through our spine. If it's getting too much, find a pile of books and take a little seat. All good. All happy. Be comfortable. Find peace in the mind. Again, bring the palms down to our mat. Send the hips up. Move side to side. You can bend into the knees as we do so. You can swing. As we come all the way up, letting our head hang naturally down and slowly stack up. Vertebrae, vertebrae, vertebrae. Our head is the last thing. Once we're straight up in our spine, our head starts to lift up. And look up to the ceiling, start to reach the hands up. And bring them together, and bring your feet stepping together. Standing here for a moment in our Samasthiti. Feeling strong and active, pressing into our big toes, feeling the kneecaps lifting up, engaging through our thighs, engaging through the glutes, through the hips. Feeling our shoulders are back, our chest is lifting up. Our arms are along our side, the fingers reaching down to the mat. Feeling strong in this pose. Feeling aware of our bodies. Aware of our minds. And we're going to step our feet nice and wide here on our mats. We can go quite wide if we like. Bring your hands out and try not to be too much further than our wrists are. You can be a lot further in, especially if we're very flexible here. But we don't want to be too much further. Bring your hands first to our hips and looking up. And we're exhaling to start to hinge forwards. Hinging from our hips, keeping a slight concave in our back, keeping the heart lifting as we go further and further down. Bring your hands in line with the toes. This is our line here. We want to bring the fingertips in line. Or, if it's not quite possible yet, we can bring one block, pile of books, and keep our hands here as we slowly try and go further and further down. Trying to keep rolling the shoulders back and trying to bring the forehead to the mat. Not the crown of the head, we don't round. We stay up and straight, maybe shifting the weight slightly forwards as we come down. And staying here, we can have a slight bend in our knees. Keep reaching further and further back if you can. And slowly walking up to our flat back, halfway lift. And slowly then making our way all the way back up. We might need to bend into our knees as we come up. Nice. Going for our second round. Start reaching our arms out to the side. Feeling tall in our spine, and then bringing the hands behind. Interlacing the fingers. Rolling the shoulders back. And looking up. And then folding forwards again. Again, here we can sway side to side a little bit. You can pulse, bounce, 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 trying to bring those hands down to the mat. Again, we can keep a bit of a bend in our knees if we need to. And tucking the chin slightly to our chest as we fold. Stretching deeply into our shoulders. Stretching deeply into our back. Feeling strong in our legs. Again, slowly lifting up halfway. Bringing your hands back to our hips. And then bringing them back down to the mat. Stepping our feet together. And making our way down onto our mats. Coming for a nice twist. We roll nicely back. Our knees are in towards our chest. And we're going to start by guiding the knees over to the left hand side. As we open our right arm to a T or to a cactus shape. And that's where our gaze goes. The gaze goes over the right shoulder. Knees go left. Our gaze, our eyes look right. We want to keep both shoulders firmly on the mat. If you just come down as far as here with the knees up, take your pillow, take your books, and prop your knees up a little bit if you don't want to come down all the way just yet. Option A. Option B is to straighten our right leg, taking the foot with our left hand and coming to here. Remember to keep looking over the right shoulder. Option B. Option C, to go a little further, is to reach towards the right hand side with the left foot. Looking for the left foot with the right hand. And again, looking towards the right hand side. And keeping the right and left shoulder on the mat. And staying here, breathing deeply. Exhaling completely. And first releasing the left foot. Releasing the right foot. Guiding both knees back to the center. We go for the other side. So our knees are guided to the right hand side. Our left opens to a T shape, straight out, or to a cactus. Whatever is more comfortable for you, or whatever you have room for. Maybe your space is quite narrow, in which case cactus will be better. And again, option A is to stay here. Option B is to take our left foot with our right hand and straighten it out. Looking always this time over the left shoulder. Our knees go one way, the gaze the other. Option C is to look for our right foot with our left hand. Our full cat still pose. Again, remembering to breathe. Breathing deeply. Breathing fully. Again, releasing first the right foot, releasing the left foot. Guiding your knees back to the center and rolling out to seated. And here we're going to need either our blocks or we'll need our cushion. We come for supported fish pose. So in a normal fish pose, we have our hands under our bum and we're lifting up. But to support our fish pose, we can either bring our cushion long ways. We want a nice long cushion. But if you just have a short cushion to place under the chest, a little square one, that's fine as well. But this will be nicer. And we're nice rolling and lying back down. Lifting up the heart. You can keep supporting the head at the back of the cushion. And relaxing here. Option A, cushion option. Option B is to use a block or use some bricks, and having them to the top of the brick comes just down underneath your shoulder blades. And again, relaxing here. You might need to shuffle around. Find where it's comfortable. If it's not comfortable, the blocks are not in the right place. Option B. Option C is only really available if you have yoga blocks, where you want them to be going nice up the spine. Again, coming to the same place at the bottom of the shoulder blades. And relaxing down either just using one brick, or you can bring another one under your head. And relaxing here in our Matsyasana and our fish pose, feeling the chest opening up to the world around us, opening to the sky, opening to the clouds and the sun. And as it opens, you can feel more connected with everything around us, more connected to the energy, more connected to the birds in the garden or on the balcony. More connected to the yoga community that we all share today. Slowly starting to tuck our chin to our chest. Supporting ourselves with our arms as we roll gently to one side, removing our bricks, removing our blocks. And swinging our right leg underneath and our left leg on top. Trying to stack the knees. They might not do this yet. Maybe they're just to here. That's fine. Maybe all the way in here. Also fine. You might find this is a little tight on the hips or on the knees. Sit on a pile of books. Lift yourself up. That's fine. Once you've got yourself comfortable, open the arms out nicely to a T. And we're swinging our right arm on top. So it's opposite to the knee. Left leg's on top, right arm's on top. And swinging the left underneath. And maybe we stay here. Or maybe you can hold fingers. If you can't quite grab the fingers, use a cloth. Use a belt. Use a sock as an extension of your arms. You can creepy crawl, and see maybe you can touch the fingertips. Maybe you can hold on. creepy crawl, feeling nice and tall in our cow face pose. Feeling the shoulders opening up. It's an intense stretch. Be good to yourself, be gentle. Keep sitting tall. Keep sitting strong. Swapping your arms, releasing them, maybe bringing them all the way up to the sky and back down, switching your legs. So our right was underneath, this time left comes underneath. Right's on top. Find how you can be comfortable. What works for you? Are you up here? Are you all the way stacked over? Wherever is good, wherever is comfortable. Once you've got your position, arms out. Right's on top, right knee's on top, so our left arm comes on top. Right swings underneath. Use your sock, use your cloth, use whatever you need. And breathe here. Again, feeling the shoulders opening, the back nice and tall and long. Face is soft and gentle. We can have a faint smile on our lips, in our eyes. And whenever you're ready, releasing the hands, reaching the arms up to the sky. Bringing them back down to our mat, and slowly coming down into our Shavasana pose with our ankles by the corner of our mat, our arms by our side, closing our eyes and surrendering to the mat. Maybe you need a blanket or some socks. Try and be still. Your own environment, allowing the breath to return to normal. Allowing yourselves complete relaxation. With every exhale, grounding, falling a little deeper and deeper into our mat every time. And counting our breaths in, counting the breaths out, counting down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're welcome to stay here, to get on with your day, to meditate, to do whatever you like. This is the end of the class now. I hope you've had a beautiful practice. And whether you're ending your day or starting it, good things come to you. Namaste.